Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Aries. How are you guys? I hope you're all well. I have some herbs I pulled out of my garden. This one is chocolate mint. The bees have been just loving it. And then I have another one over here. It's already starting to get a little wilty and it's called Hot Lips Sage. The hummingbirds and bees both love that one. So I thought I would bring them in, put a little natural energy on the table. So Aries, let's see what's happening with you. Aries, what does Aries need to know? Aries, what does Aries need to know? And we have Dervish, so that's hermit energy. So it is energy of sort of detaching from the world, doing a little soul searching. Okay, this is energy of somebody maybe soul searching their life path. Yeah, hermit mode, Aries. Two of coins, yeah, weighing the pros and the cons of a situation here. So I feel somebody has some kind of a choice or decision to make here. Okay, yeah, three of coins. Yeah, teamwork, cooperation, compromise. So it's an energy of acknowledging that there is a decision to make, I feel here. So this could be yourself or somebody else, little Virgo energy. This has to do with things you may have in common with someone. It could be something creative, but it has to do with teamwork. Okay, somebody here is definitely kind of weighing the pros and the cons of a situation. Yeah, it has to do with someone's life path, going down the path, teaming up with someone. But there's things that need to be acknowledged. So we have, oh my goodness, we have justice. So this could be to do with marriage or commitment or whether somebody is on the right path. Okay, so this has to do with being fair, being balanced, doing things right, making a choice. This could have to do with teaming up. This could have to do with commitment here. Aries, what is going on with Aries? What does Aries need to know? Clarity, please. Aries, there's a couple of cards there. Nice. So we have the Chariot. So this has to do with, I feel, letting go of control, but it's also an energy of someone who's determined to make the right choice. I feel like we got a person here who's just kind of, looking at their path, what it is they want here, their path in life. So I feel if you feel that need to kind of spend some time alone and contemplate a decision. I see a Leo energy, so there could be a Leo here. Some Cancer energy, some Libra. Nice. Yeah, I feel it has to do with a person who's definitely trying to balance their emotions or trying not to be ruled by them. You can see that. But it has to do with someone being confident. So I feel someone's trying to kind of, feel as if they're confident about the path they're on. Now, this could be an energy of somebody who's trying to decide. It's definitely about control. It's also an energy of letting go of control. So it could be a situation, especially with the Two of Pentacles, as somebody making a head and heart decision, something they need to be confident about. So someone that looks like is feeling confident here because we have the energy of Chariot being determined. Okay, so it looks like there's somebody wanting to, contemplating teaming up, but it's whether two people are compatible, whether this is the right path. So nice energy. And we have the Four of Coins. Yeah, someone's being a little stuck at this point. Someone here is being a little bit stuck. Okay, kind of not moving just yet. You can see because of the Hermit energy. Yeah. It could be an energy of some maybe who wasn't fair, maybe being a little selfish. Now, it could be a protection. Somebody's kind of in protective mode, maybe protecting their money. But it's also a person who's taking stock of their life. And it also, again, right below justice is balance. So it's an energy of balancing things out, making a balanced decision. Feel this is going to be a head and heart decision here. Oh, my goodness. Let's have a look. Two more cards here. Aries, two more cards for Aries. And we have the Four of, what is this card? This is a new deck. Oh, the Sultan. That would be Emperor energy. That's an Emperor, the Sultan, 4. And then we have the Ace of Swords, yeah. So someone's looking for truth, and it has to do with whether something will be successful. You can see this energy, but I feel someone here is kind of holding back. This could be someone who's being a little stubborn, maybe a little selfish, but this has to do with someone seeing the truth. This person's going within, spending time alone. They're seeing the truth. Yeah, so it has to do with truth, victory, and success. So there's some kind of truth going to come out here. Someone here could be just successful, but I feel the energy is energy of protecting, maybe protecting everything they worked for. Now, we also know the Emperor is somebody who kind of likes to have things their way. So it has to do with someone being balanced, being more fair. See, letting go of control. You see? There we have it. So we have someone who's thinking, I feel this person's coming out with some very positive energy. It has to do with starting something, planting that seed, and it has to do with committing to the path. I feel it has to do with truth and victory. So there's some kind of victory. I feel this is someone seeing truth within themselves. Okay, they need to let go of control, maybe stop being stubborn. Okay, maybe a little selfish or just wanting things their way. It's a person who's been kind of keeping themselves stuck in this energy. But I feel that truth that they're seeing is this is someone who actually really wants this. Okay, so there it is, the offer, the start of something. Now, this could be any aspect of your life. It doesn't have to be a relationship energy. This could be some kind of work or collaborative effort. But really with the Hermit energy, I really feel this has to do with committing to something, committing to a path, staying on course, being confident. Okay, this is someone who feels they need to be confident about a decision. So, yeah, this is back and forth. Should I or shouldn't I? Is this the right path? Is this the right thing for myself? Is this the right person? Okay, are they compatible? Do we get along? Do we have things in common? I actually feel there's balance here. This often tells me too, with this collaboration, this is two people who build each other up. They collaborate. They work together to build something, okay, as they go down this path. But it has to do with doing everything in balance. And one person may be very good at one thing, while the other person is good at another. So it's that coming together. I love it. Let's have a look at the Dervish. Why is this here? There we go. Yeah, see, 10 of Cups. What makes me happy? What fulfills me emotionally? Is this my path? This person sees the truth. This is something they actually really want, but they need to let go of control. They need to be more balanced. They need to be fair. You see? And there we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, see? This is an energy of somebody putting all their cups on the table. This is about emotional fulfillment and happiness. So I see someone's looking at this. This is somebody who's very supportive. They're looking at somebody who's supportive here. Queen of Cups, somebody who gives, puts all their cups on the table, shares their feelings and shares their emotion. This person's trying to control their emotions. You see, but I don't feel it's like they're trying not to invest. It's more like they don't like to be ruled by them. You see, the Emperor's not ruled. The Emperor's very logical. That's why I feel like it's a head and heart. But this person's definitely leaning towards this being successful. They're starting to feel very confident. Beautiful. Yeah, Knight of Cups. So it's somebody wanting to date. This is a person who could be just thinking of their life, their whole life in general, what they want, what makes them happy. It's a person who's trying to see the bigger picture. They're looking for clues within. But what they see is that Queen of Cups, somebody loving, nurturing, and caring. This is someone exploring their feelings, you see. This is a dating energy. So some of you could be going on a date with somebody, but it's a person taking action to communicate. So feel like you'll have a communication coming in here if you know who this is. 3 of Coins. Feel like you do. 3 of Coins. There we go. Yeah, see? This is someone who feels lack, loneliness, feels like they're not good enough. See, there's an energy of lack. Yeah, this is someone who knows. They're taking stock of their life. They're taking stock. They're looking at what's missing, see? But it has to do with balance. This is somebody who sees somebody here who could balance them out. You know, somebody here is a little more emotional than the other person. Yeah, and then we have the King of Pentacles. So this is somebody here who's definitely focused a lot on their money. Now, we all know the King of Pentacles is someone who likes to prepare for the future. You see, it's an energy of lack. So I feel this is someone who maybe acts like they don't have any money at first. Okay, they kind of keeping it to themselves. And then we have the 9 of Wands. But yeah, this is somebody who definitely doesn't want to give up strength. They're not a quitter. But you can see this energy of the Queen of Cups here as well. Somebody looking back at all this hard work, somebody's sacrifice given. You know, this is an energy of someone who makes somebody happy. They, you know, often give, give, give. See, bending over backwards to please somebody. So be a little careful. That's something you may need to let go of. Okay. Don't be ruled by your emotions. Okay. And don't bend over backwards to please somebody. Okay. And it's an energy of someone who sacrifices. We have someone here who's had a tough time in their love life. Okay, a tough time here. Looking back, feeling like giving up, but don't give up. Okay, it's telling you not to give up, to find that strength within yourself. Take your power back. Don't be ruled. Let your emotions rule you. See, this is someone who doesn't, you see. So, yeah, and it's not because they're not emotional. I feel they are very emotional. In fact, they could have cancer in their chart, or maybe it's yourself. But it's the energy of that being a pleaser, being a people pleaser, cooperating, compromising while somebody refuses to. Okay, so I feel there's some kind of truth. I feel you've got a person who wants to start something. It's an energy of somebody putting their best foot forward, planting the seed. It has to do with this person coming in, wanting this to be successful. They want this to work. You see, this is why I feel like they're looking at this energy of balance and fairness, commitment, marriage. You see where this could go, because they're looking into the future. They're seeing the bigger picture. You see, the path that they've been on is lacking. It's lonely. All the money in the world can't keep you from being lonely. So this is what I feel here. We have a person here who's also looking back, you know, at their life path. Yeah, we have the King of Swords. So there's the logic, some Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius energy. This is someone who's doing some thinking about their life path. This is someone who's making some kind of plans. This is definitely a person who's not a quitter. Okay, this is somebody who's not giving up. So I feel somebody here doesn't want you to give up on them. Okay. Yeah, they don't want you to give up on them, but I feel it's an energy of just about when you're ready to give up, here somebody comes. It could be another person too, where you're moving away. You could be moving towards somebody else. So, and it very well could be you, soul searching, you know. This Queen of Cups could be the one soul searching their life path, what makes them happy. So it's basically telling you, figure out what it is that makes you happy. Stop being a people pleaser. Okay, don't bend over backwards to please somebody. Okay, that's the energy of committing. Make sure you get a commitment of some sort here. Okay, you see? So you could have another person coming in. It's quite possible, just about when you're ready to give up, here comes somebody. It's a person exploring their feelings. It's a communication. It's dating. It's courting. So, yeah, it could go either way, but I do see the energy of 3 here. We'll see. I need at least another card in the right place to convince me there's a third energy, because it definitely looks like it's connected to Libra or to somebody very logical, someone who's trying to make a head and heart decision. See, so look at that. See, something ended. There's something that has ended. Now, it could be just an energy. Maybe somebody has ended a relationship or thinking about ending it. It could be yourself here, you see, ending a situation. You may feel like, because you feel like giving up, someone's being stuck and stubborn. They don't want to commit. They're trying to control something here, but they're going to lose control. It's in the heart of the reading, because you're going to take your power back here. Okay. Yeah, it's about being confident about the path you're on as well. Okay, putting an end to a situation with somebody who's not being fair, somebody who possibly doesn't want to commit. But I feel like we have a person here who, now you may have somebody who's made you feel like you're not good enough. This is often a person that can be kind of cold and harsh, okay, very direct. Okay, so like I say, I feel like what you have is, I actually feel it's this person not wanting to give up. They're doing some thinking. They're analyzing the situation. They're taking stock of the lack of balance here. This is someone I feel who's lonely, but it's an energy of somebody who comes in with lack, you see, very negative thinking. So something is ending. Now, it could be this person too, ending something with another person, heading in your direction, but it's about ending a situation before you start something else. I do feel that energy of someone who's determined to make a logical practical with the King of Pentacles, decision. Somebody who's wise, see? Maybe there's someone here who just knows you're not their type, or you're not right, or you don't have anything in common. But I actually feel like it's the opposite, because this ending is the end of either a relationship, a marriage, or it is the end of the energy of someone who's not being fair. So it's about balance. It's about balance being restored. Okay. Yeah, we have the Chariot. Yeah, see, someone's reminiscing here. There could be children involved. There's a marriage, the end of it. There's something to do with children. Now, this could be just somebody who's reminiscing, because I feel like it's yourself reminiscing about, and it's telling you, you're just about ready to give up. Here it comes, okay? Here somebody comes. So I see a decision to end in a situation. Now, if there are children involved, it's an energy of letting go of control, okay? But it's also an energy of someone not being ruled by those emotions. It's about taking back that power and being determined. Somebody is reminiscing. It's an energy where it's just about, where you've just about given up, and here it comes. Now's the time to figure out what it is you want. Spend a little time alone contemplating what makes you happy. You're probably going to look at maybe a past relationship that ended because you bent over backwards and pleased somebody. They were stubborn and stuck, maybe, you know, refused to budge and give in. They wanted everything their way. You could be the one with that Queen of Cups seeing the truth. Okay. The ending could be the end of a relationship, but it's also an energy of something that's unfair, unbalanced. So I feel there's the energy of justice being in your favor. I actually feel like things are starting to turn for the better here. Let's have a look at Leo energy, strength. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, somebody confident, very independent, see? Yeah, a little Virgo energy here, definitely. This is a person who needs to be confident. Someone enjoying the fruits of their labors. They're protecting everything they worked for. But I feel there's this energy of protecting children, okay? So there's children involved here. So it has to do with someone who's trying to control something, their feelings. They're trying to make a head and heart decision. What's going to end here? Let's just clarify that. Yeah, got somebody here with the Hangman taking a little pause, looking at things from a different perspective. Someone's reminiscing. This really looks like a person who's actually longing for love, very lonely. You know, they're taking stock of their life. They're lacking. All the money in the world does not make a person emotionally fulfilled. Okay, so I feel this is a person who's looking at that, kind of looking into the future, where they see themselves. It's a person who's definitely not a quitter. So that's why I feel like it really isn't a third person. If there is, it could be a child. Two people coming together. Maybe you're longing for love, wanting children, happy home, happy life. Okay, maybe somebody here doesn't want the same thing. But I feel like this person actually does. I feel they're lonely. They have lack in their life. You see, there's a lot of negative thinking. And there we have the moon. See, somebody keeping a lot of feelings to themselves. It's a person who's often just very private, spending time alone. Well, it's Cancer energy. Somebody's got some Cancer in their chart here, or Pisces. You know, some reminiscing, longing for love. Somebody could be missing you, okay? Or someone's missing their children, okay? Empty nesters, possibly for some of you. Someone's contemplating their life path, but it's telling you, figure out what it is that makes you happy. If you were in a relationship that ended and you're looking at this, okay, somebody took control. Somebody was trying to control everything. You were bending over backwards to please this person, is what I feel, okay? So it has to do, it takes two people to build, okay? It takes two people to cooperate and compromise. Somebody here is a little harsh, being unfair, and I feel they're taking a pause and looking at this from a different perspective. Now, if they're empty nesters, the children have left home, they're feeling lonely. See, all the money in the world isn't going to make this person feel complete. Let's have a look at the Four of Coins. Why is this here? Four of Coins. King of Wands, yeah. Someone who's stubborn, stuck, that wants to be in control, you see. Somebody here is very controlling. Oh, very charming, absolutely. This person can be a charmer. They're definitely a hands-on person, definitely somebody who's very creative. So it's an energy of maybe the things you have in common, the things that make you compatible. I feel it has to do with two people. What one person isn't good at, the other person is. See, that's balance between two people. We've got a person who's reminiscing here. Okay? They're thinking about something. Now, maybe they were in a relationship at some point that ended. They may be thinking about that, what happened, why it happened. Okay. It's also an energy of someone protecting children. Now that could be yourself, could be this person, but that's where I feel it's an energy of success. Someone here is determined, okay, to make a decision. They're looking at things from every angle. Okay, somebody who does a lot of thinking here. Now we have the Queen of Wands. There you are. See, you know what you want here. You're not settling. You see, you want this commitment. I feel it's yourself seeing the truth. Now you are compatible. I do feel like you're both creative, or you have some things in common. I mean, it could be children. You both could be missing each other. But I'm going to tell you too, this is a definitely very stuck and stubborn energy. You're not budging or giving in. See, you're no longer bending over backwards to please. Sacrifice and giving. Okay, you're the one doing all the sacrifice, and you're the one who's doing all the giving. You see, the cooperating, the compromise, and well, this person gets what they want. So that this could be just reminiscing past relationships. More than likely both of you, with it being in the center, especially because of the heart of the reading. Let's have a look at this truth. Yeah, it has to do with truth, success. Yeah, see the truth, cooperation, compromise. Somebody's starting to see the things you have in common. And they also see the truth. They're acknowledging. See, this is an acknowledgement of the need to cooperate, compromise, if this is going to be successful. Whether it's a blended family, okay, where there is children involved, or it's just a reminiscing. This is often a person who will give gifts. See, it's an energy of someone here who gives gifts, does sweet things. You see, Cancer energy as well, 6 of Cups. Giving someone gifts, showing them that you like them. See, we have a person who's kept something to themselves. Secret. See, it's also, like I say, this is someone who's a little confused, maybe not sure how they feel. It's often a person who takes a little longer to figure out how they feel. Some people fall in love very quickly, others don't. We got the logic of that emperor, the sultan. Yeah. Ace of Swords, truth, victory, success. There's something that needs to be acknowledged. The things you have in common, the compatibility, this path, going down this path. You're not budging or giving in until somebody commits to the path. Doesn't mean marriage, but it's committing to the path. And I feel both people need to let go of control. Okay? Letting go of control. There it is. An energy of change. See, there's a beautiful change coming in. I feel someone's looking at things here. They're taking that little pause, seeing things from a different perspective. Maybe why something ended in the past, or whether it should end. But the death is a transition. So there's some kind of transition after a pause, after some introspection. Somebody's going through this energy. I feel there's an energy of somebody here who also knows they need to cooperate and compromise. I feel both people. Somebody here is definitely, see, two people, stubborn. It's two people who often butt heads. I actually feel this could be this Queen of Cups, looking at things from a different perspective, why something ended. You see? In the past, because they tried to control everything. Now this could be something turning back around. There could be something karmic here where somebody's lost control because they were trying to control something in a relationship. And now it's coming back on them. So this is somebody looking, you see. This is someone looking at the past, somebody looking at the future. I feel both people here. You see, but we have the Emperor, somebody who doesn't want to give in. So it's an energy of not budging and not giving in. Okay, letting go of control, letting go of the speed at which things go. But I feel someone here is definitely looking at what fulfills them emotionally. Does this make me happy? Is this the path that I want? Okay, does this person make me happy? Is this somebody I see long term? You see, so there's definitely a lot of abundance here. okay, between two people, but it has to do with change. Somebody could be coming back around. Some of you have moved on from something, though. I can see that. Some of you have ended a situation and moved on, maybe towards somebody who's, you know, more your type or willing to build with you. Cooperate and compromise, the things you have in common. There's the truth after introspection. I actually feel it's both people going through this. Maybe not because you were in a relationship together, but past relationship situations. Let's have a look at the Six of Cups. I like this because it's an energy of somebody who's not budging or giving in till somebody compromises. You see? Yeah, there we go. Judgment. See, some sort of judgment, a decision being made. Somebody may have judged somebody wrong. Maybe they weren't fair. It may have been a bad decision being made. Somebody's made some bad decisions in the past. They tried to control something. I actually feel the Queen of Wands is ready to cooperate and compromise, but I feel this King of Wands isn't quite there. Seeing a Leo energy, a Libra, a Virgo. Someone's very focused on their money. So there's something to do with money and finances here as well. Someone who maybe tries to control the money in a relationship. Maybe they've kept it secret. They've kept it to themselves. Past energy, present energy. Moving on towards something down this path. See, the truth, success, victory. This could be successful. Okay, but it's someone who needs to let go of control. Tell me about this King of Wands. I feel like it's all one person's energy, but there actually could be, like I say, some past energy here where somebody's reflecting on what happened, why something ended. Okay. Could be a reconciliation, but it's, I feel someone reconciling with themselves. I see some karmic energy, somebody getting they tried to control somebody and they lost control. Okay. And it ended. And now things are turning around in the other direction. That's why I feel like it's some karmic. So I actually feel we have a person who knows. They're being wise. See? Seeing this. There it is. Passionate new beginning. It's about personal growth and success. See? There's a little bit of a spark here. I feel that it's just a reflection on past, but I feel this Queen of Wands is looking at this truth. Need to let go of control. Something ended maybe because they tried to control something, or they had somebody who was controlling. Maybe they bent over backwards to please somebody. You see, it's almost energy of giving someone control when you do that. When you, you give the person everything, you make them happy. You're cooperating and compromising, doing everything you can, but yet they aren't willing to do the same. They're trying to. I feel we've got a person who just doesn't want to budge here. We know the Queen of Wands, like I say, this is looking at it. Somebody is, I feel, trying to avoid what happened in the past happening again. But this person's still kind of stuck, maybe even stuck in the past, a past behavior. Yeah, so there we have the Queen of Swords. See, I knew that was coming. It has to do with the way two people communicate, but it also has to do with people being wise, analyzing the situation, speaking your truth, seeing the truth. You want the truth. You see, looks like you're cutting somebody out who refuses to budge and give in. You see, you either commit and let go of control, or I'm going down a whole other path. So it looks like a possible divorce for some of you, but it's saying to take a pause, to look at things from a different perspective. And it's energy where it takes two people to see things from each other's perspective. So there's some decisions in the past. I feel someone made a decision here to be very secretive, to keep their feelings to themselves. They're trying to figure out how to keep everything to themselves, everything they worked for. You see? Hiding their feelings and emotions, trying to control them. Yeah, I feel it's an energy where two people, see, this is all the cups, putting all the cups on the table. This is two people communicating, showing their intimate true selves, their feelings, their emotions, sharing your fears. You see, the fear of losing control, the fear of being controlled. You see, putting all those cups out there, two people. It's emotional intimacy. Someone's doing some shadow work here. This could be a fear of commitment because of something that happened in the past. But it's about looking at it. That's what I feel. Seeing the truth. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Where are you headed, Aries? We could have an Aries masculine or an Aries feminine, and vice versa again with the Leo. Strong Libra energy here, and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let's have a look at the Queen of Wands. Where are you headed? Yeah, just waiting, looking out there. See, looking out there for someone compatible. Some of you feel like giving up. You're never going to find anyone compatible. Never going to find anybody that you have something in common with. You see? Someone here has been just kind of waiting patiently here. Waiting. So I feel it has to do with no more waiting. Somebody isn't waiting anymore for someone to commit or somebody to let go of control and cooperate and compromise. Three of Pentacles. Going down that path. It's an energy of someone going down that path by themselves. Yeah, but I feel something you're waiting for. I feel like your ship's coming in. I got to be honest. I feel like your ship's coming in. There it is. Somebody wanting to date. Somebody wanting to court. I do see this person taking some kind of action. It does look like it could be a reconciliation, but to me it just looks like decisions after reflection on the past. Some kind of, I feel it's a reconciliation with self to let go of control. Okay. Yeah, we got someone here who would rather be single than be in a relationship with someone who's controlling or controls everything, controls the money. You see? Somebody who keeps secrets, hides their feelings. This is a person who could be keeping secret, to do with their money. They come in with lack, acting like they don't have any money, or somebody not being honest and open about their money because they're afraid of losing control. Tell me about this moon. Let's look at that. There we go. Yeah. See, a person becoming decisive, choosing their words. So someone choosing choosing their battles. You see, it's a person who's, I feel, rushed into a situation, a decision. Someone made a bad decision. They rushed in before they thought things through. See, it's somebody who wasn't confident. See, I feel someone who wasn't confident and they kept it to themselves, that you were the right person, you were compatible. Definitely could be past energy, but the past energy comes for a reason. It's there to reminisce, to remind you. Okay? If you are controlling, if you have a relationship you were in, you were the one who was controlling or somebody controlled you, it's about turning that around. See, there's abundance, there's some kind of change, growth, personal growth. So lovely. Someone waiting for the one. Somebody sees somebody as the one. I feel like some of you have a person who could be coming back around after this, but it really has a lot to do with truth and personal growth. Yeah, we've got 3 swords here. So something is about to come to fruition. Don't give up. Okay. It's also an energy of somebody who could bring up the past a lot. Somebody could be bringing up the past, and we have another person who doesn't want to, or it's talking and communicating about it. It's about moving beyond that, moving towards something more successful. But somebody made a bad choice. They rushed in without thinking and then backed out. But it's also a person who's becoming more confident, more decisive. It's a person who's going to choose their battles. See, I feel inner battles, something to do with their emotions, inner secrets, facing the fear head on. So very nice energy, really. Yeah, choosing the words wisely. Somebody may not have chose their words wisely. They may have made someone feel like they weren't good enough. Okay. Or maybe they felt that way themselves because of something else. Past situation right there in the middle. Tell me more about this Knight of Swords. Why is it here? Yeah, somebody's got some baggage, fears, things that bother them. They didn't talk about it. They kept it to themselves. See, that's an energy of 2 people putting all their cups on the table, sharing what makes them happy, what they like, what they don't like, and their fears that what happens if this isn't successful. Okay, if there's children involved, what happens with the children? Somebody here is definitely in that Seven of Swords energy, trying to figure something out, how to fix the situation. Somebody possibly has been sneaky, keeping the fact that they have money, looking out for themselves, keeping, this is someone being sneaky when it comes to money. Yeah, see, it's an energy of a person doing a lot of thinking, a self-imposed trap. Somebody's got them trapped in a situation. Someone's trying to figure out how to get out of something here. Yeah. It's all past. No longer repeating mistakes of the past. See, somebody doesn't want someone to bring up the past either. You see, it's about moving beyond it. And maybe we have someone who keeps bringing up the past. You see? Little side messages here. Yeah, see, competition, conflict. This is challenges, obstacles. When two people cooperate and compromise and work together, they can overcome anything. I feel someone here is afraid of being trapped. Maybe they got trapped in a relationship before. Okay, but I feel someone's being sneaky. They're hiding something. You see, I feel it has to do with money, but it looks like a past. It definitely looks like a past energy. It's about not repeating the past. It's about breaking free from a self-imposed trap, overcoming obstacles. Someone's definitely going through some inner struggles, okay, with facing the fear. Could be just the fear of commitment because of a situation that's happened. Getting trapped in a situation. What if there's children involved? This is someone trying to protect themselves. What if this isn't successful? They're trying to protect their money. Yeah, so it's about perspective right here, seeing it. I'm trying to give you the different perspectives, different points of views, and that's what this is all about. Two people coming together, overcoming obstacles and challenges by working as a team. You see, facing that fear head on, talking about it, communicating, because we know the Queen of Wands is not going to wait forever for someone who wants everything their way. Okay, now I think the Queen of Wands has got a past of control too, or was in a relationship where someone controlled. And now a lot of people feel Aries is very, very controlling. Yes, of course they can. But Aries is also someone, believe it or not, Aries can be extremely passive, very forgiving. Somebody who doesn't like injustices, doesn't like being treated unfairly. But it's also a person who can be a little bit of a people pleaser because they are willing to cooperate and compromise. So take this from your perspective, okay? It's about being honest with self, looking at this Three of Pentacles, this path, the cooperation, compromise, the compatibility, the things you have in common. I feel you both have a lot of things in common, and it has to do with past, okay? Maybe both of you were controlled by someone. Maybe you were both controlling. Maybe you've moved past that. But someone is trying to figure something out. Definitely someone was sneaky. See? Sometimes if you had a relationship with someone who was sneaky and they put all their money away, acted like they never had any money, you may start to see the truth because of this situation. You see? Yeah, see, there's the strength. It takes a lot of strength to cooperate and compromise. See, two people very strong, very confident. It's both people have to feel confident about the path. Okay? You both do. Both people have to find that inner strength to realize the realization, okay? To be strong, but to cooperate and compromise. Some of you have been waiting patiently for somebody here. Okay? You might know them, you might not. You may be kind of thinking about, now it's saying now's the time to think about what fulfills you emotionally because somebody is coming in. It could be a reconciliation, okay? But it's also an energy where you have to make a decision. Maybe you're thinking you just want to be single because of past energy. You see, there's things that need to be figured out. Honestly, I do feel some of you, it's a reconciliation. You're the one that got away because you took your power back. Somebody tried to take your power. They tried to steal your thunder. You see, they may have tried to make you feel like you weren't good enough because they actually felt that way. So there's some projection here as well. All based on somebody's fear, okay? So it's about, like I say, looking at it from their perspective, seeing it from their point of view, because there's something to do with why, okay? Something to do with why. I feel there's going to be a why. I feel there's going to be truth, regardless of your scenario, okay? Saying to be strong, to be brave. Some of you may decide to just move on, okay? But it's about seeing the truth. I actually feel like you and this other person are very compatible. I feel like you have a lot in common, okay? I feel like you've both been through some same things, but for different reasons, okay? Different perspectives going on here. So I do see the wand. See, moving on, the one. Somebody is seeing the truth. You were the one all along. Or the other perspective is you seeing somebody really isn't the one. And you may have waited and wasted time. Okay? Wasted time. Somebody, it has to do with energy. Someone trying to control. So some of you might be trying to figure out whether you want to be single. You might just decide you want to be single if you're in a relationship where this energy is going on. You see? But one thing I can see is someone in their head doing a lot of thinking. The one that got away, or trying to figure out how to fix a marriage, a commitment. Okay? It's also, I feel, a very healing energy too. When people go within with the Seven of Swords and they're determined to win, they're determined to face their fear, choosing their battles. Something here is actually worth fighting for, not over. Leaving the past in the past. So yeah, there's been some indecision. Someone failed to see. It has to do with self. Okay? Has to do with someone who's indecisive, who rushed in without thinking and then backed out, but now they can't stop thinking about someone. We got a person reminiscing. I feel someone's missing you here. If there's been a pause or a breakup in a relationship or a separation and a pending divorce, you got a person who's doing some serious soul searching. But now's the time for that Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, maybe even the King of Wands. Got to be honest, it could go either way. Perspective here. What makes you happy? What really makes you happy? What fulfills you emotionally? Okay? Some of you love somebody to nurture and care for. Okay? Some of you, you want that. That's what makes you happy, is caring and nurturing and for somebody. But there also comes a point where you need some of that too, you see? Looking at all these things, Ace of Wands, some of you are, missing your children or missing having somebody, reminiscing about love and feelings, emotions, There's definitely something here to do with a lot of sentimental energy here, where some of you are actually missing having someone to nurture and care for. So you nurtured and cared, you made somebody happy, but are you happy? That's what it's looking at. What makes you happy? What will fill you emotionally? Yeah, see, you're being guarded, being defensive, see? There's an energy of being very careful what you believe. It's an energy of letting down that guard. Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands, see? Looking for other opportunities. Some of you, like I say, you could be cutting someone out, blocking someone, but be very careful. You could be pushing someone away yourself, trying to let go of control. Or you have someone who's doing that to you, pushing you away. But I feel it's just an energy of standing up for yourself, learning to stand up for yourself, learning to take back your power, but being fair. Okay? So it's kind of like the right use of power. The Emperor had power and didn't use it fairly, you see? So there it is. Yeah, there's been some heartache. So I definitely see a heartache, but this has to do with love. You see, somebody's pushed somebody away. And there's a lot of hurt. There's been heartache here. But I'm telling you, there's love. I feel there's someone here who's having the realization. Someone's trying to figure out how they feel. Someone's figuring out, having that realization. They actually have a lot of feelings for someone. Facing the fear could be you, could be this person. In fact, I feel both of you are going through the same energies, but for different reasons. So one more on the King of Swords. Yeah, see, somebody who keeps their feelings to themselves. They offered one cup. You see? Somebody who kind of makes up excuses, or they kind of tell you a story. Somebody here is very apprehensive. I feel while some of you are waiting for a person to figure out how they feel, what they want, what makes them happy, you're focusing on you. You're taking care of you. You're learning to look out for yourself. It's also an energy of someone who's learning to be very independent. Okay? So it's about claiming your independence, your power. And when you are independent and you take care of yourself, you're more powerful. You'll make better choices, better decisions. You see? It's about looking for love in the wrong places for some here. But I feel while you're waiting, I feel like you are gaining confidence and strength, you see? Feeling more independent. But you're waiting for somebody who's willing to cooperate and compromise. And I actually feel here, it's an energy of yourself also facing the fear, the what ifs, right? The what ifs. You connect with this person and it doesn't work out. So it's also an energy, again, perspective, taking care of yourself, looking out for yourself. See, here's somebody who looks out for someone else's best interest. They keep filling their cup. They keep giving them everything they want. You see, nurturing and loving and caring, sacrificing, and feeling beat up at the end of it. Feel like you got nothing to show for it. So there's definitely an energy of independence, being confident, being independent, and financially enjoying the fruits of your labors. This is where somebody starts to change. Those of you who are starting to kind of go back and forth. Do I want to be with someone? Do I want to date? Do I want to be single? If this person comes back around looking for a reconciliation, what is it that you want that makes you happy? Now, I feel there's some indecision with yourself too, kind of back and forth, but it's also an energy of failing to recognize things from the other person's perspective. And also this person not seeing the other person's. So there you go. Facing those fears head on. See, being careful what to believe. Do not be afraid to stand up for yourself. There it is. See, taking a leap of faith. I feel some of you need to let your guard down. Those of you who were in a relationship before, okay, where somebody was very controlling. You bent over backwards to please them, made them happy, but in the end you felt beat up. You had nothing to show for it. Okay? Someone kept making excuses. They didn't want to commit, didn't want to marry, or why they didn't want to cooperate or compromise. So they get you to keep, they're controlling. They're trying to get you to keep filling their cup. Make me happy. Give me what I want. You see? So there's I feel a lot of inner reflection here starting with the Hermit. Ending off with this offer, this opportunity with the Ace of Swords, the truth, seeing the truth after going within. Okay, so I feel yourself, you need to be confident. If you're not confident that someone will commit, I feel you're going to be looking elsewhere. So it's when you're just about to give up, thinking you're going to be single, somebody comes in. I actually feel like you need to let your guard down. I do feel like some of you may block somebody. If there was a third party situation, somebody who juggled, okay, I'm not really seeing that strongly, but for some of you, there's a little of that energy. Someone who wants their cake and eat it too, because they can't make up their mind. They keep coming back around doing the same thing. Chaos and conflict, drama, you see. Somebody here maybe not realizing that they were causing the problem, you see, because they couldn't make up their mind. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Energy is very strong here. Aries, masculine or feminine for that matter. And then we have the Fool, the leap of faith, going down this path. There we have, see? Something here is going to be very successful. Planning and preparing for success, taking a leap of faith. It's an energy of focusing on the positive. This is someone very negative, you see. If you have a person who's very negative, or they keep bringing up the past, or, that's all they talk about, they make up excuses, really look at what you believe, okay? Really look. Make sure you really believe that the path that you're on is the right path before you go there. Okay, but also, like I say, letting down your guard, okay? Pushing through fear, looking at things in a positive way. And if that isn't yourself, it's going to be this Sultan, the Emperor, which I feel is connected to these energies here. Yeah, there it is. See, success. Something here isn't going to, some of you may have a choice. You may realize you feel differently about somebody after a period of time. Okay, you've been figuring things out. Some of you are the one that got away. You're definitely the one that got away because someone failed to see. They were the one causing the drama. Back and forth, on and off, whatever the situation. They couldn't make up their mind. Maybe they were going between you and somebody else. Okay? But I feel, like I say, you win some, you lose some. I feel as though you're moving towards something more successful. I see a victory. Okay, it's also telling you if somebody comes back around, look at the red flags. Some of you may have pushed through fear and ignored some red flags here and took a risk. And this is maybe what's happened. And it's ended. Okay, so looking forward, I feel like it's saying looking forward. I see success just about when you're ready to give up. Okay, so whatever it is, don't give up. There's the soulmate connection. There it is. Yeah, I feel like some of you, both people want a reconciliation. Others of you are taking a new opportunity with someone who's a soulmate. Okay? Somebody you can talk to. It's all about two people sharing what they like and don't like, sharing their fears. It's also an energy of two people respecting each other's choices, opinions. You see? Talking about it, communicating it, and moving forward. Somebody wants to move forward here. You are the one that got away, some of you. Absolutely. But I feel some of you, while you're waiting, you've got another person coming in. Now you may be weighing the pros and the cons. So I wish you the best. I see you taking an opportunity. Somebody's putting their best foot forward, planting the seed, committing. But it takes two people to commit to the path. Okay? Both people have to commit to this for it to be successful. So it's about planning and preparing for success. Okay? But also for those of you who are worried about losing all your money, or somebody worried if it doesn't work out, they'll end up with child support, whatever this energy is here. Okay? It's about planning for it. So there could be somebody kind of strategizing, and I'm not really seeing it yet, but I've seen it before, a prenup. Okay? Preparing for if things aren't successful. So it's fair for both people. And it's about talking and communicating. Okay, so I see there's this what ifs. It's sort of planning for the what ifs for some of you. Others of you, there's definitely a reconciliation energy. Others of you, while you're waiting, you're changing how you feel. And you now are feeling confident about moving on and connecting with someone else and taking a new opportunity. There it is, control. Try not to be ruled by your emotions, taking back your power. No more waiting, okay? No more waiting. If somebody doesn't give you the attention you want, they don't spend time with you, you just move on, okay? There it is, the Tower, the Epiphany. I feel both people here too. The reconciliation energy, both people want this, okay? Both people are, you're both gonna, it's like an offer, a counter offer, a different perspective, but I feel like two people here. There's a soulmate connection. I see love. Okay. Someone's afraid to let their guard down. They're afraid to let their guard down because of what happened before. And I feel it's that Emperor. Okay. The Emperor could be a feminine or a masculine energy here. Okay. Take care. I wish you the best, and bye for now.